Volunteering isn't just for adults. 27% of 16 to 19-year-olds volunteered, according to statistics from the Department of Labor. And one local high schooler is part of that 27%. He's here today, along with the organization that proudly presented him with that award. Bobby Tremblay is a junior at Minnechaug Regional High School and was awarded the Outstanding Young Philanthropic Volunteer Award. He's joined by Andy Bernstein, board president of the Western Mass chapter of the Association of Fundraising Professionals, who presented Bobby with this award recently. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me today. We're going to start off with you, Bobby, I was just thinking about how most high schoolers, they're dealing with so many other things in high school, whether it's sports, trying to stay out of trouble, or getting in trouble, and yet here you are receiving this award. Talk about how it started with you fundraising, or with you volunteering rather. Where did it all start?
Well, I've grown up volunteering. My parents and my grandparents, my sister, we've all been volunteering within our community. It started at the rescue mission when, that's far back as I can remember. Volunteering on Thanksgiving and Christmas, feeding the homeless, and it's just taken off from there.
And so it seems like something that's always been in your family. You've always been a part of doing that. And you mentioned Thanksgiving and Christmas. Most people in the holidays, no, I want to be with my family. It seems like that wasn't the case for your family, though.
Well, yeah, we are together. We're volunteering. We're having fun. It's our tradition.
That's a great point. You guys are together. You're just helping other people as well. So talk about what led you to being nominated for this award.
Well, I primarily volunteer at Link to Libraries, which is a nonprofit organization which donates books to underfunded youth centers. So I volunteer a lot there. About once a month, we go to the warehouse where all the books are stored, and we label books to be distributed. And I also make labels at my home.
Oh, wow. And how long have you been doing that for?
About 3 years. About
3 years. Okay, so through all of this hard work, that's where you come in, Andy. You saw this work that he was doing, or how did you come to know about all the hard work that he was doing in volunteering?
We have a nomination process where all the individuals send in nominations for the different awards, but Bobby's really stood out. To be at such a young age and do some outstanding things was amazing to the committee, and we really felt that Bobby was above and beyond most of the kids that were his age, so it was an honor to choose him.
Now, do you know the individual who nominated you?
Yes, Sue Kaplan nominated me, and she runs Link to Libraries, and her and I have become very good friends over the past 3 years.
So did you know you were being nominated, or was it a surprise to you? How did you hear about the news?
I didn't know, actually. My mom had texted me during school saying something's going to happen, just be polite and get ready. So It was a cool way.
And then you found out that you were given this award. What did you feel? What went through your mind?
It was humbling because I've always volunteered with my family just to give back. I never expected something in return. And to get an award like such a prestigious award, it was very humbling.
Oh, that's great. Now, Andy, talk about how important it is for young people to volunteer. And I know you guys recognize Bobby for all of his hard work, but talk about the importance of young people volunteering. What does that mean?
Right, well, I kind of started out volunteering in high school myself as going back and making phone calls to alumni. And then in college, I raised $100,000 as a student caller. So I understood philanthropy, but many young individuals really don't understand how important it is to give back, and that everybody doesn't have everything. And that by people such as Bobby helping out in the community, it makes a huge difference and really has an impact on so many organizations, from small nonprofits to huge universities. I work at Western New England University, so I see students in action every day, and when alumni donate, it does make a difference, and you can see that. But young individuals, when they're in college, don't necessarily understand how important it is to give back. But high school is amazing. I mean, to get that in high school is just simply a wonderful thing.
And to even start even beyond high school, I mean, you're being recognized now as a high schooler, but to even start at such a young age, you said, of doing it with your family, and that you just, I guess, grew up doing it, so it's just it just felt natural for you to do this. Now, my one question is, how do you find all the time to do this? Because, I mean, you're in high school, I'm sure you have studies and sports and different activities. How do you find the time to volunteer?
It just fits right in, just with like a sport or something like that. You just make time.
That's exactly right. You make time for what you feel is important to you. Now, Andy, talk about the importance of Association of Fundraising Professionals, of what the benefit that you guys are bringing to the Western Mass community.
There's 30,000 members on a national basis. We have just over 100 members, but our main purpose is to take the small nonprofits out there and provide services and educate them about anything from annual giving to planned giving to working in a small shop, about the importance of giving back and really educating nonprofit professionals in order to understand their job and their function in the community. And we put on monthly workshops where we have about 50 to 100 people that attend them. But our biggest event's National Philanthropy Day, which Bobby was a part of.
Yes, that's great. And have you always given this award to young philanthropists, or was this?
Yes, this was the 20th anniversary, so it's been going on for at least 20 years that I know of.
Oh, that's great. Well, thank you so much for coming on board and telling us about this. And this is such an important issue that I think more and more people need to know and be aware of. So thanks for telling me all about it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.